Hi everyone, Cinexsoft here. This is Popcorn Hour VTEN, a media player based on Sigma Designs SMP8757 Cortex A9 processor. It can output 4K, support HEVC, 3D, ISO, and so on. So I've connected the network, HDMI port, a USB hard drive that's not recognized, and the USB flash drive. But I will play most videos from the Samba share anyway. Okay, so that's the user interface, and that's the remote. The player is a Linux only player, so you don't have so many apps like in the Android players. So this is a simple user interface. So you've got the app market, local media, a list of recently played files, shortcuts to folders in your Samba share or your local media, setup, a wizard. This is the shortcuts, and this is the network media player and the app market. So let's have a quick look at the app market. So I tried to install two apps, Russia Today and YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, I'll start one video. This is a low resolution, but YouTube is working. I don't know how to select the resolution. Let's stop it. Okay, and if you're interested in YouTube, you can access the main menu, and you can log in to access your subscriptions and so on. So I'll exit. Yeah. It's a little slow to load the apps. I will show all the apps of the market, and there are only 59. Okay, it's similar to the free OTT I tried last year, but a little faster. Okay, so I don't find, the market is quite limited. I'm not sure that many people will use it. So let's go to the settings. Okay, there's a setup wizard. It will let you configure the network, the language, the time, and the weather, and that's about it. So I will skip this. Okay, and you can set your preference like this here. Languages, there are a few. And quickly go through the list. Okay, done. So to go back, press here. And the subtitle long settings is the same. Personalize. Is to change some appearance, background image, and a few other things. I won't go through this. Audio. Okay, so HDMI audio on off, and now I set everything to don't mix here. I just check PCM output. And now I will change it back to pass-through for DTS and SE3. And the good news is everything is working for pass-through. video. So for video output, you can select 4K. This is my LG TV, 4K TV, so 4K is working, but it's only at 30 Hz, so no HDMI 2.0. And for the camera, it's not so good, so I switch back to 1080p 50 for this video. Alright, and frame rate sync, I haven't really checked because they only have NTSC PAL. I don't really understand what they mean. I think they will just set the frame rate to the frame rate video, but maybe they don't do this. 3D output is supposed to work, but I don't have 3D TV, so I cannot test really. And VXP is a video engine, and I haven't studied much about the options here. Networking, just to configure IP or proxy. Network share, we'll see this in the Jackbox app. Parental control. They have some options. Again, BD navigation. Okay. And finally, maintenance, firmware updates, the setup wizard, the list of license, and some credits. Firmware updates is automatic and online. OTA is working. The first time I boot the box, I had an update, so this one is good. Alright, so let's exit, because that's all for the options. Okay, to setup wizard, I already talked. Video samples, actually the shortcuts. I created the shortcut by myself, so we can go. Oh. Okay, so I entered the password and I'm back in the menu. So let's run some audio tests. Alright, I'll start the receiver. It's a Onkyo TX NR636. I'll start with TrueHD 7.1 first. It's working. Dolby TrueHD 7.1, and let's go to DTS-MA 7.1 sample. DTS-HD Master 7.1. Alright, so this part is working well. And the only problem with audio, if you want to play True HD and you don't have heavy receiver, you won't get audio, because there's no option to turn off. There's no option to turn off pass-through for Dolby TrueHD in this firmware. So now I play some 4K videos. This one is a standard one. I mean, this one is I play all the time, and the quality is a little better because usually I get some white points here on many audio players, but with this one it's pretty nice. And it can also play 10-bit videos, also HEVC. There's no audio in this video, only this is a 4K video. H.265 10 bits, and it's playing okay. Okay, so let's go back. So when you add share, normally you go to the network browser and it will define your work group and your computers, and this part works pretty good. I didn't have any problems. So the network media Juxbox is the same application as I've just shown you, but instead of accessing directly to my folder, this icon starts the app. Okay, the local media is the same, but instead of going to the network, you go to your local media, like the USB flash drive I'm using. But too bad that my hard drive is not working, and I don't have eSATA device to try. Alright, so I think that's it, because this media player is just that, a media player, so it's mainly used to play videos, and it's working very well for this. Although I've seen audio sync issue in 1 or 2 videos, and sometimes, but not very often, when you fast forward or you skip, you will use audio when you're using pass-through. So what you do, you have to stop and start again. It will start where you stopped and you can get audio again. Alright, that's all. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.